Good morning, dear students. Today we will start with the explanation of Unit 5, The Adventure of an Understudy. Dear students, this lesson is written by Sir Anthony Hope Hawkins, better known as Anthony Hope, was an English novelist and playwright. He was a prolific writer, especially of adventure novels, but he is remembered predominantly for only two books, The Prison of Zenda and its sequel, Rebirth of Henzhou. Rosendal is traveling from England to Ruritania to see the coronation of King Rudolph. Now here we can see that a person called Rosendal was going to Ruritania in England to attend the coronation ceremony of King Rudolph. Dear students, coronation is a ceremony at which a person is officially crowned to be the king or a queen. A chance meeting in the woods brings Rosendal and Rudolph face to face, and they discovered that they look exactly alike. Once, when King Rudolph went to the forest, he met Rosendal over there, and he found that Rosendal resembles him a lot. Even their hair is the same shade of brilliant red. Even the hairs of Rosendal were just like Rudolph. The color of Rudolph's royal elfic family, the color of Rosendal was just as the color of his royal family. The next day, Rudolph is found unconscious and unable to attend his coronation. But the show must go on, or else the king's half-brother and enemy, Black Michael, the Duke of Strelsaw, will take over the throne. In the second paragraph, they are telling us that King Rudolph was found unconscious. Before the day of coronation, he was found unconscious, and as the show must go on, and if he will not attend his coronation, his half-brother, Black Michael, the Duke of Strelsaw, will take over the throne if he will not attend the coronation and not be the king of Ruritania. For the sake of Ruritania, Rosendal must pretend to be Rudolph for the day and take his part in the coronation. Now, they planned that we have to save Ruritania somehow, so they planned to call Rosendal and make him attend the coronation, pretending to be Rudolph. The king's friend Colonel Sapt and Fritz van Talheim promised to help. But will Rosendal manage to deceive Black Michael and Princess Flavia, the woman who Rudolph is engaged to? Read on to find out. Here, this story is all about Rosendal, who was pretending to be Rudolph. They are telling us that will Rosendal manage to deceive Black Michael and Princess Flavia? Princess Flavia was the woman to whom Rudolph was engaged. The game had begun. The cool morning air steaming in through the window of the train cleared my head, and I was able to take in all Sept said to me. The day came when Rosendal was pretending to be Rudolph. King Rudolph's friend Colonel Sept told him everything he has to remember to pretend as Rudolph. He was wonderful. He began at once to instruct me in the history of my past life, of my family, of my taste, pursuits, weakness, friends, companions, and servants. As it is written here, Colonel Sept, who was the friend of Rudolph, he told him everything about the king's past life. He told him about his family, his taste, his pursuits, his weaknesses, friends, companions, and even about the servants. He told me the etiquette of the Ruritanian court and promised to be constantly at my elbow to point out everybody whom I ought to know. Etiquettes are the manners. Dear students, this word etiquette written in highlighted color, this word means manners. Colonel Sapt told him all the etiquettes of a Ruritanian court and promised that he will always be at the side of him and he will tell him whom he know. At 9:30, looking out of the window, I saw the towers of a great city. Your capital, my liege, grinned old Sept with a wave of his hand. Leaning forward, he laid his finger on my pulse. A little too quick, said he, in his grumbling tone. Now, in the second paragraph, they are telling us that it was 9:30 and they were about to reach the city where the kingdom was. Um, just as they were about to reach, Colonel Sept pointed towards the towers which were being seen from a distance, and he pointed towards the towers and said that this is your liege. This is your capital, my liege. My liege is a word to honor someone and in a respectful manner. Then, after telling him about the capital, um, the old cap, all old Colonel Sept leaned towards the leaned towards Resendel and put his finger on his pulse and said that the pulse is running too quick. I am not made of stone, I exclaimed. Now Resendel says that I am not made of stone. My pulse will work. My pulse will run. You'll do, said he with a nod. Then he paused and looking at us said quietly, God send we may be alive tonight. Amen, said Fritz.